Welcome back, guys. It's your girl, Black Child. Bankiting ke kgalemelo mathe dumela magolo e re nweng. Hi. Hello. Hey. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute. I hope all of y'all are good, trying to keep safe, stay indoors. Like, you can just look pretty, take a nice bath, do your makeup, live a man, guys, and just be safe. I mean, what's the point of like putting your life in danger? Anyway, the last video, a young recap, we spoke about is friendship important in a relationship? And in one of my pointers, I spoke about reaction being like a common thing for everyone, So that brings us to our topic for the day, which is how to argue. It's very interesting because like I thought about it and I'm like, okay, obviously arguments are always there. Like it's one of the things that we cannot avoid. Like it's human nature, it's part of who we are, especially this gender. So we all have that disease. So let's try to see how we can maintain that nice virus of ours. So let's start here. I'm gonna ask my friend to Google for me. I need a definition for argument so that we are all clear. It is an exchange of diverging or opposite views. So what's important here? Thanks, friend. So obviously I'm trying to give you my view. You're also trying to be like, no, Miguel, mo boy, like nakaria. And it doesn't really mean that we are like, you wrong, I'm right, I know best, you know little. Just basically it's my view, it's my perspective. So, but like what I've realized, the importance of it is that be able to come back from your arguments. I understand that. Like sometimes we say things that are very unnecessary. Sometimes we say things that are very offensive. Sometimes we say things like, maybe say your friend, say your partner tells you certain stuff. I realize how people also, you use those like that person's past to like get a comeback because you think it's all about winning, you know. So competition in relationships is also one thing that I feel like it adds to arguments that we get to partake in relationships. So you thinking the main goal is for you to be the winner, like a winner, like or like face, like with everything that you have, but not realizing that arguments, they're very constructive. They also help. Like in that heat up, you are able to be very honest. You're able to be like, no, this is what I believe in, and nakare efella mo, this is me, and efella mo. So, but like, what's gonna help, or rather, how good will it be to your relationship after that argument? You've like the way when this when that, you use those weak points, you use background, you use when your family this, when you're that, and then afterwards, like, is it gonna build your relationship? So you see, that's why I'm like, you need to be able to come back from your argument. I don't know, magolo bojwala bona boya mara re tla inwela juice agere. So be able to come back from it, because the main point of that argument is that we exchange our views. And if I'm gonna sit and like meditate on what my partner has said, I need to be like, okay, no ke a mo tlhaloganya. It shouldn't be me trying to come back from this very harsh argument. I've been told, no, you're a bitch, you nasty, like I don't like you, like why am I even with you? So after, like, you shouldn't leave me trying to question the relationship we have. I should be like, you know what, he's right, I need to be considerate, he's right, I'm very impatient, he's right. Like, it's constructive. I sit and I meditate on them and I try to find ways to like fix myself, become better for this person. Because also, if you're saying yes to your partner, that means you're willing to compromise. That means you're saying, I am different. In as much as you're different, I'm different. So as different people, we try to come and like make this thing work. So I've got, okay, don't mind me looking down. I've got notes because I also realize sometimes I have a lot to say and then be easy, man. So I'm not trying to confuse you all. So for that synergy, it's important. So forcing to fix, immediately. I like had a conversation with my friend, and she's like, to me like, I'm not fine, and I'm like, I understand you can't be fine. I understand. And then she's like, even sleeping, it's so hard. Cool, it's common for a lot of us, and then the third one, she's like a ke batla go robala re so lokise, and I'm like, okay, I used to have that virus, that disease. Like, we have to sit up and find a way to fix, or you try be the bigger person because you want this to work. You want to live right, living sharp, man, le thabo le monate, like generally, like le thabo le monate. So, I'm like, because I've had to realize also my flaws. You come from a certain relationship to a new one. You do some self-introspections. You like want to see, where did I mess up? Like, kile guy wrong, ke nagana ke motho sharp, like killing a low. So why not? And I've come to realize that it's very important to like, how can I put it? It's important to allow yourself to go through the emotions, allow the tension to be there for a second, just so you reflect, just so and try to be calm and, find yourself, like, be in a better space, basically. So we can't argue now and force that, no, no, so you understand? You need to know, what are you fixing exactly? Because I'm more on roots. I'm more on why. It's what guy into, so I understand why every time must we fight because of certain things. Where do they come from? So if now I'm gonna force to fix a certain issue now, when I haven't went and reflected and tried to think about it, what exactly am I fixing? How sure am I that I'm doing the right thing? Even sometimes we want to force fixing and then and you don't want that. So I feel like it's okay to be like, you know what, let me give it a day, let me give it a night, sleep on it, understand gore dintsang lwana o fole, just so, because it's also gonna make the argument even worse, because you're still heated in the moment. Also, you're still hurt, or you're sad, or you are angry, like you feel like understand. So you want to eliminate all of those bad energies before you fix. So in my world, in my perspective, in my opinion, I feel like how to fight is like, you need to be considerate. That means you choose the words that you say to your partner, because you want to build, and words, it's a make or break. I've seen men that are damaged. I've seen men that are very, like, they've got trust issues, because of the things that we say. Like, basadi rinale leleme rebua, man, why? So I feel like you need to be considerate. You need to take your beautiful time, because if you fix now, you're fixing for the future. That means even in the next future, or tomorrow, or next week, or next month, you don't have to be arguing about those little fights, because, like, I understand sometimes go sexy men's ali angry ke la bana anseditsi ka tsele bona go le chest bona ka re but like those little petty fights, bona, they grow into being a human being. The next thing you thought it was a zygote, an embryo, whatever, name it, and then it's a whole grown woman, a whole grown man, and it's like that huge elephant that can't even be sliced by because it's so intense. So you want to avoid. And then another thing is that let me think about it. Another thing is that, like, yeah, be able to come back from it. I think I did mention it, so it's just a young recap. Be able to come back from it. How do you come back? after uri, no, you know what, ibile bona le tiki e kana, you know, I get the next thing. Then tomorrow you want that man to like father your children or marry you. Already my ego is like bruised. Already I feel like, what am I doing here? So the bigger picture is to fix. The bigger picture is to build. The bigger picture is men's is around and feels like you're making him the man that he needs to be. In as much as ego shouldn't be important, you can feed your man's ego. And that's you saying the right words, you know, that's you building. Reprimanding it's not a bad thing, but be careful on how you go about it, because that's also get arguments on top of arguments, because so yeah, let's just love one another, let's build one another, let's argue constructively, basically. So yeah, that's it for today from me to you. Yes, bye guys. Don't forget to like, to comment, subscribe guys. Hey, I had an entire lesson from an 8 and a 10-year-old Tori. I must tell y'all to like and comment, and they wanted to be part of this, but hey, kare age restriction. But anyway, you guys must like, must comment, must share, you know, give me your views. I want to know. Maybe there's a lot, not even maybe, there's a lot I'm gonna learn from you guys. So please do comment, you know, give me your views and what you think. Maybe you have a better way, you know, I don't know, but yeah, please subscribe,